Okay, well, starting with Quantify, he's run second to a horse that's come out and won again. A very positive um, affirmation for that particular form line.
Yeah, that's always a plus. And he's a light framed gelding that was always going to improve with distance and time. So I think he's even as a 4 year old, he will strengthen up more. And he's out of a Oaks winner juxtaposed. So the further, the better for him. However, having said that, I think he's starting to find his own. Raymond did drop the stick in his last two outings. Might have made a small difference. So there's a bit of improvement and progress to come with him.
So I would venture to say that he's a certainty to run in the first three on what we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be very disappointed and surprised if he doesn't finish in the first three. Andrew, definitely give him a good each way shot.
Marvelous. Then go Flickety. Penultimate start was a good win. I'm not sure how strong the form line is, but what are you expecting from her?
She's also she's quite stout and dour. The further the better for her. So she's back over the longer trip, which she enjoys. She's very honest, but she's just quite one paced. So yeah, Keegan knows her well, and she'll strip a fit horse. She's a little filly that really just does well. She's easy to do. She looks good. She's sound and she's honest. So definitely expect improvement because she's going further again. And there obviously will be some weight turnarounds with, you know, some other of the fillies and mares in the race. They're changing, and she's improving, also climbing in the handicaps and merit rating. So, yeah, maybe pay attention to what's changed with the weights there. But I haven't been able to study that myself. But with regards to her well-being and watching her last week, she's a fit horse and she's well and she's happy.
Fateful Day. Also, lovely form to recommend him. What did you see while you were up there?
He's working well, Andrew. I was pleasantly surprised. I don't know him too well. He's always been with my dad, but watching his work, I was pleasantly surprised. It would be nice if he was drawn a little bit better. However, definitely in a good space and putting up good work, enough to suggest that he'll run to his rating, which I think he's established at this point. He's in a really good space.
So the reality is that the classic track is very much like gravel in that it's if you're wide, you're wide. But what is his preferred style of racing?
I think he'll be switched off and given a chance, and yeah, he'll run at them. That's what I do think. But yeah, just what came through my mind also while you're speaking is that this is our last week with the horses in Joburg, and while we always want to be positive about our runners, I think my dad's given it his all. We want to leave on a high, so they're horses that are really primed for the day.
I don't think you're in a quandary about the last one because he has shown himself to be more than equal to the task.
Yeah, my dad sent him to Cape Town, and hoping for him to be a bit more progressive, and because there's ability in him. He won his maiden, but he wasn't doing it right, so he was gelded, and it's taken a bit of time for him now to find his feet again. It's still up in the air a little bit as to whether he might prefer the 12. I'm pretty sure he won't go a mile, so maybe the 1450 is all right, being ridden cold again from a bad draw. Last time, he just was exposed a little bit early and was caught late. Pierre did suggest dropping him in distance, but we've debated that, and we hope that he can settle and maybe be covered up a bit longer and go on better. But he's a horse that's definitely progressive, and there's more to him.
I suppose the question is how well does Atendiwa Magudla know this horse?
He knows him quite well, Andrew. He did win on him in Cape Town, so yeah, he does know him quite well. The tactics were probably a little bit different in Cape Town. You'll need to ride him a bit different tomorrow, but Atendiwa he's really a jockey. I'll be surprised if there's any jockey in the country more improved than him over the last 6 months. I think his record can back that up too. He's taken the opportunities we've given him with both hands, and he's at the top of his game at the moment. So I'm pretty sure that he'll do the job well.
Yeah, and I don't think it's worth forgetting the fact that he is a young man that if my memory serves me correctly, actually rode the jackpot when he was an apprentice.
Yeah, he did. He always had ability, and it's wonderful to see him putting it together now.